Okay. Now this is the straw that broke the camel's back. I wasn't going to talk about this because every YouTuber talks about this. And honestly, celebrity gossip is not something that I personally like to do. But when I see journalists going after YouTubers, it upsets me. Just a little bit. So you have this lady, which is working at NBC News, who is pointing out that in the last 2 weeks, this YouTube channel went from making math engineering tutorials to making cringe. That's our word, lady. You can't use it. Cringe. Johnny Depp compilations. The view count change is staggering. Look, I know it's difficult for a journalist in 2022 to understand how the world works, but maybe this is why journalists are dropping in ratings so hard that YouTube has to help them out by considering them authoritative sources and putting them on top of the search algorithm. But the way the world works is that people are interested in news, and your job as a journalist would be to figure out what people are interested in and provide that content to them, okay? Capitalism. Say after me. Capitalism. There is a demand in the market and you need to offer the supply. This is how the world functions. I know it's scary, right? Like the average Joe having a say in what he gets to listen, hear, or read, empowering the subscriber. Oh my God. Oh, not at NBC News. We don't do that. We at NBC News tell people what is the correct way of thinking. And then the people only get to see the news that we allow them to see. And those pesky YouTubers, they're offering the counter narrative. Ooh, they're making us look bad. They're discrediting us. We are losing viewers. That's competition. Ugh, capitalism, horrible. We like monopoly. Hey, all jokes aside though, this is pretty much what's happening here. You get people who are interested in what happens to be the most publicized trial in the American country right now. But even that aside, it's celebrity gossip, okay? It's the bread and butter of every single tabloid magazine out there. Do you know what YouTubers who cover this have told me? That they have noticed an increase between 10 to 20% of their female audience just by covering this. And all the women agree with their takes, by the way. Why are you against women, Kat Tambridge? Why are you against feminism? Again, I can show you the YouTube analytics of my YouTuber friends, and you can see the massive increase in female audience. Just over these cases. This is why YouTubers are covering it. People want to see it. So if my subscribers want to see something, well, like I don't give it to them, why not? Why not? I have my comments open, unlike NBC News. People can actually fact check me on everything I say. All the other YouTubers have the same, by the way. Like, you can go to that UmbrellaGuy, and you can see that he's got a comment section. You can fact check him. You can disagree with him. You can provide alternative points of views. Why can't we do that with NBC News? Why can't we, Kat? Why is it that there is no feedback between the audience and whatever garbage you're posting on your website? So it turns out that UmbrellaGuy was contacted by this lady, and he fears that she wants to do a hit piece on him. Now, I have seen her previous articles, and I can say that his worries are quite funded. I do have a feeling that within a couple of days, she's going to make an article showing concern, being, oh my God, those evil YouTubers, they're talking about stuff. Like, so? I don't understand. Like, this is celebrity gossip, okay? We're not talking about politics or anything like that. Like, we're not allowed to talk about celebrity gossip now. Oh no, but like their followers are harassing. Look, our followers are citizens. If you see someone harassing, make an article about them. How about that? How about call the cops if anyone is harassing? Like, what do you want us to do? Are you telling me that the readers of NBC News never harassed anyone, huh? Are you telling me that your personal readers never went and harassed? I know YouTubers who have your followers harassing them in the comment section. Are you responsible for them? No? Why not? Do you need to be associated with multi-billion-dollar corporations to be able to talk? Is this the message that's being sent by NBC News? Like, you need to be rich in order to have an opinion? It's kind of interesting. She also says, if you guys have seen stuff like this, please send it my way. She's a journalist. She's a freaking journalist. Like, there used to be a time when journalists actually had to go out and do reporting, you know? Like, they had to get out of their way in order to go on the streets with a microphone and a camera and do reporting. Now, they can do it from their own home. Literally what I'm doing. Except I don't have the backing of a corporation. So they can just sit at home, go on Twitter, look for things, and then use those things in order to make an article. But she is too lazy to do even that. By the way, don't contact her. Goes without saying, alright? Do not approach the people we're criticizing on the internet. It's not that I need to cover my ass or anything, but legitimately do not do it. Because she's going to make money off of it if you do it. Like, she's going to be like, oh my god, I'm being harassed. Let me write another article and make some cash. And hopefully take down my competition. I'm willing to bet I get more people watching these videos than she gets people watching her articles. I have this feeling. I may be wrong, but I think I'm not. So, with that out of the way, why is she not even looking on the internet herself? Why is she asking people to do her job? I bet she's not even paying these people. I bet she's asking them for free. It's like, hey, do my job for me. Go out there and find me articles. Find me stuff. Obviously, she's not going to know anything about the YouTubers that are covering the case. But she's going to just make a hit piece. Because it's clicks, right? Like, she gets to talk about the trial. You're not allowed to talk about the trial. She gets to talk about the trial. She's going to complain about, oh my god, well, I'm getting so much harassment. Do you know what harassment is? Imagine if your company would fire you. That's harassment. Because that's pretty much what happens to YouTubers who get caught up in articles in the mainstream media. Slanderous pieces. I mean, look what happens to Johnny Depp. I mean, that's harassment, right? I saw the lawsuit while I looked at it. It was like, he was trying to say anything, and it was like, hearsay this, hearsay that. And then it's like, oh, well, if it's written in the news, then it's not hearsay. So, if it's hearsay, and you put it in the news, then you can use it against a person in order to slander them, ruin their career, ruin their reputation, hold it against them in court. But if it's something that's just said, oh, well, even if, like, you literally hear it from that other person, that's hearsay. Yeah, see, this is why I think journalists are really upset about people covering this, because it exposes what they have done in the past. You know, like, all the people that ganged up against Mr. Depp, they're not being held responsible. There's zero accountability over what they did. But if YouTubers make a video and they show it, oh my god, well, someone in the comments sent mean tweets to me. And if someone in the comments sent mean tweets to me, clearly that YouTuber is responsible. And I love how they never go after the person that actually sent the mean tweets. They never actually go after, I don't know, Skullfuck47 or whomever it is that sent them a mean tweet. They don't even matter. They don't even care about, like, who is that? Because at the end of the day, they're weaponizing this. They're not genuinely upset that someone is sending them mean stuff over the internet. Because I get mean stuff over the internet as well. If I was to cry every single time, I think, like, my eyes would be bulging red like a frog right now. I would look like Pepe instead of a troll. And look, here you have it again. The same thing happened with Meghan Markle. YouTube channels focused on topics unrelated to Meghan Markle received a few hundred views. But when they shifted focus, they got a lot of views. Women, we don't control the public. I know it's astonishing, but we don't brainwash people. Like, I wish I had the power. If I had the power to brainwash people, do you think I would waste time talking about Meghan Markle? I'll probably run for office. I'll probably become the president of the United States. If I had the power to brainwash people. I would run the NBC News if I had the power to brainwash people. Like, yes, a YouTube channel gets feedback from the people that are subscribed to them. If they talk about something that the people don't like and they notice that the views are going down, they're going to stop talking about it. If they notice that the views go up, I don't even know why am I explaining this to a freaking... Are you a journalist? How did you get your journalist degree? Do they hand it like candy at the university where you work? How is this possible? That like, you're astonished by this chain of events. Do you know what else? Like, at the restaurant, like, for example, if they make the food a certain way and they notice they get more customers, they're going to keep making the food that way. It's how the world works. I mean, the fact that we're even going to this, the fact that you're looking at an animated troll explaining this shit to you should make you question your existence. Like, how did it come to this? Maybe you should pay me. I can teach you a lot more things. I can teach you about economics. I can teach you about how the law works. But anyway, right. I do expect a hit piece on that Umbrella Guy and many other YouTubers coming up. Probably the quartering, you know, like I think like the big ones. Maybe Yellow Flash, the Flashcast, I don't know. But like anyone that talked about the trial. Oh my god, you talk about the trial. And you didn't side it with Amber Heard. Blah, blah, blah. You know, like, I'm even reading the mainstream media doesn't like her at this point. All the women in my life don't like her at this point. I know social justice activists that have pronouns in the bio and roses in their avatar and the black fist and all that. Even they don't like Amber Heard. Like, they're like, they know that she lied. So now they're like, well, it makes all of the other victims look bad. So the only possible explanation that I can have is that either she's being paid or she's just trying to be controversial to get clicks. Because I just don't understand, like, why are you going after the popular opinion? Like, it's not even controversial to support Mr. Depp at this point. You know, before the lawsuit, yeah, but like at this point, no. Every single person I know, including articles from the media, I can pull them up if you want, they're all supporting Mr. Depp. So, I don't know why she does it. Pretty sure, like, people will find out. But what I do find it interesting is this common trope where a rich person, like Meghan Markle, or Mrs. Heard, or someone well-connected, very famous person, says controversial shit or does some things in the public, and then when people criticize that, they're like, oh my god, you're a horrible person for criticizing. Oh, look, I'm getting mean tweets. Oh, you should shut up. You should... Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.